welcome back to our channel. Today we are putting up our 12-foot summer waves pool that we purchased at Aldi's a few years ago. We have not put it up for 2 years, so it's been in storage, and the liner was full of spiders, so we got this all laid out in the position that we want it. Chris and the girls are going through the poles, putting things together, so I just want to show you little bits and pieces throughout the process so you can see how easy these pools are to set up. Okay, so right now Chris and Aubrey are back there and Avery's going to show you what they're doing. So we have these little rubber feet. We have a long pole with, what is this called?
They're like the button thingies.
The clamp, and then we have a T. So we're just going to show you how easy it is to put this all together.
So you push these down and then you push this in and wait for those to snap in.
And then back up. And then you just go ahead and put the foot on, and then this is ready to go in to get put in the pool. Okay, right now we're taking the large poles with double ends on and we're feeding it through the top of the pool liner. That just slides in there like that. There's loops on the liner that the short pole goes through, and then the top two pieces snap together, and then we put our black rubber foot on the posts when we're all done, right? Yeah. Oh, and then they have these little, this is probably the hardest part of the whole process, is getting this through the top to connect the long pole and then the T, right? I'll take a big one.
This one. Here's a pin.
Oh, yeah. Yep, this.
Can I set another one of these next to you?
Start setting those two up.
I'll give the direction. As soon as you're done with that one, I need you to come hold this and fall over.
Yeah, okay. This?
Yep, hold that up.
Okay, so that took us about 10 minutes and the pool is up. So me and Chris fed the large poles through this top part of the liner, and then we connected the legs and then put that through that little strap there. The girls put the feet on the poles and it is ready for the filter and water. It's been in storage for 2 years, so we are going to maybe shop vac this little bit of debris up. So I'm not sure if that's a very good angle, but pool is up. We are ready for water and filter and to shop vac all of that debris. So you can see how deep it's going to be. It's only a 12-foot. How many inches? Do you remember how many inches it is?
30, I think.
32, I think, maybe. So right now Avery's going to get the handheld shop vac and Chris is putting the filter on the liner, and it all just snaps in, self-explanatory, comes with directions.
2 little rubber gaskets, one to the inside, one to the outside. Then this just threads back into it. So the filter has the rubber, goes to the outside, and then this closes up the gasket from the inside. No tools necessary. All can be done by hand.
Okay, Chris has the filter on, and I just want to show you how small this filter is. This is an old filter. It has a little bit of mineral rust residue. I wash my filters out and reuse them. We are going to fill the pool with well water. We have a lot of minerals, so it is going to be a little bit rusty. So I am going to have to clean out my filters an awful lot. Avery is in the pool. It just shows you how deep it is. She's in 6th grade. She's on the taller end. For someone her age, and she's just sucking up all of that debris. I love these floating chlorine tablet dispensers. I keep the little notches opened, and then I just put a couple chlorine tablets in there, keep it closed, and it floats in the pool night and day. Okay, so if you live in the city or if you're getting your pool water delivered, you will not need to do this step. But I have my garden hose. We live in the country, and like I said before, we have a lot of mineral deposits. I'm going to put my hose through this sock of socks. So these are just stained up old socks. Just going to put my hose through here, and I'm going to zip tie it. And as my pool is getting filled, it's going to fill a little bit slower, but it's going to help get all that mineral out of, or the iron out of the water. And then I'm going to take these socks off in a couple hours, and then I'm going to rinse them out, or just toss them and put new socks. I'm just gonna go like this. I don't think I want the red part in the pool. Like this, I'm gonna just take my zip ties.
You made a double one.
Yeah. So my zip ties on there. I'm just gonna make it nice and tight. And then I think we're ready to turn the hose on. So I moved you to another spot. You're actually in the pool right now, but I just wanted to show you how the water comes through. Ah, my phone! No, it's okay. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how the water is coming out, and then I'm probably gonna get in the pool so I can help push the liner. There's the tripod. Should get that out of there. So I can push the liner to try and get all the wrinkles out. Okay, so I'm getting in the pool. My feet are pretty clean. And I'm just going to stretch the liner, try and get all the wrinkles out, pick up the edges. It's going to fill slowly because we're filling from a garden hose. You guys are very crooked. Okay, so it's gonna fill. I'm just gonna keep stretching. And this is the slow process. Okay, so we actually, once we started filling it with water and I was in there stretching the liner, we actually decided to move it a little bit because it seemed like it was in a little bit of a low spot. So we are filling already, and it's actually filling pretty fast. So we're gonna fill for a couple hours tonight, and then I'll fill for a couple hours tomorrow morning, and then I'll probably throw in a little bit of shock just to try to keep it neutralized, because it is going to be 90 here in Michigan for the next week. And that's how we're looking right now. So we've only been at this for less than an hour. Yeah, less than an hour, and we're already putting water in the pool. So these pools are so easy to put together and put up. We are missing one little foot, so Chris is going to get a piece of plywood right now, or 2x4 or something, to put underneath that 1 foot right there. Okay, so Chris just cut this scrap 1x4, and I'm going to go ahead and put it under the foot that didn't have the black little foot. Okay, pool is still filling and I'm just unpacking all of my pool stuff. Another quick little tip, as your pool is filling, make sure you're pulling these little legs out every so often as the water distributes. I have myself a little water thermometer that I'm just going to go ahead and tie probably over there by the filter end. Okay, it hasn't been very long, but I just wanted to show you where we're at with the water. So almost the whole bottom of the pool is covered in water. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful the sky is. I'm not sure if you can see the moon or not, but the moon is already up. And I would tell you what time it was, but I'm not even sure what time it is. So a very beautiful Michigan day here in southeastern Michigan. Okay, so pool's filling, so I am going to get my chlorine tablet floater going. I always wear a glove when touching chlorine. I don't want to get any chemical burns. I use this chlorine right here. This is a giant 3-inch chlorine tablets. I get this at Menards. Again, we haven't had our pool up in 2 years. This is leftover stuff. I'm not sure if there's an expiration date on this or not, so I'm not sure how much chlorine goes for. Another thing, do not breathe this in as soon as I can get this bucket lid off. It is so strong. So if you've got leftover masks, might not be a bad idea to throw one of those on. Okay, I finally got this bucket open. I've got a few left in there. These are the large ones, so I'm just going to put one in there because my pool doesn't have much water and it's not a very big pool anyways, so one will last for quite some time. I'm going to get that closed. I'm going to take my glove off, and when my pool has a little bit more water, I'm going to throw this in. Okay, so I have a couple inches of water. What's nice about that chlorine tablet floater is it's adjustable, so that bottom that I had pulled out in the previous shot, I actually pushed it up and it still will dispose of the chlorine because the little slats can still get to the chlorine. So I got it short enough